and they're showing only 180,000 people reported missing every year, which is not correct.
Yeah, well, that is the number what they quoted me 15 years ago. But
Right.
now, if you ask Alexa now, how many people have gone missing this year, it'll say, I think it says 280,000.
Alexa, how many people got missing in the United Kingdom?
From eventbrite.co.uk. Each year, more than 250,000 people go missing in the UK.
Over 250,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something not quite right. Because the thing is, right, yeah, only the national statistics from the federation that are doing that job of registering people that have gone missing would know. Right, yeah? And there's only one lot of people that know, and that is the national statistics, and that is from the missing persons bureau, the missing, for the missing people. So why are the statistics keep on changing all the time? You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think's going on with them?
I think personally, I think there's more people going missing than what they're saying.
I think so too. It's got to be.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because they're not going to report that. They're not going to report the accurate amount. The governments and I said this before. They're not going to do that.
No, they're not. No. Anybody that realizes and understands the running of things, sort of like know what it's all about. But I mean, it's spooky. Is this very spooky?
Yeah, that is.
I mean, I was talking about this. It must have been 15 years ago when I first brought this up about it. And they were saying to me, "Oh, Russell, what are you going to be telling us next? That aliens have abducted these people?" And I said, "Well, can you tell me where they've gone? Can you tell me where they've gone then? Because I don't know. And there's one thing for sure. They haven't been put on a missing persons file.
But where are they going to? Where are these people missing? Where are they heading to?
Yeah.
Where are they going to?
This is a big question. Maybe the same place as where the people were taken, when Eisenhower given permission. Which is, I suppose, if something's happened to members of your family, I suppose I won't like people like us talking about this or anybody else. But all as I'm saying is, things need to be done, because if there's something going on, it needs to be stopped, and it needs to be stopped now. It should have never happened in the first place. That there was nobody should have ever said that a number of people can be taken, as like a bargaining chip, for technology. You know what I mean? Should have never have happened. Always give that man permission to say, you can ruin people's life for the want of technology. Because that's what it amounts to. If you're one of those unfortunate families who's had people taken and never returned, how terrible is that? Absolutely disgusting. to have people taken and never returned, and not knowing. I mean, this is a problem, you know. And it's like people saying to me, "Oh, well, we all know the Americans now have told us that, you know, that you know, people have gone missing and what have you, you know." Well, we know they've gone missing, you know, but why? That is a big question. Why have they gone missing? For what purpose? You know, and that is, you know, it's a worry, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
you know, because what the heck of people had happened to them? You know, where have they gone? Why haven't they come back? You know,
Alexa, how many people in the United States are missing?
From LiveLeaner.com, at any given moment, there are as many as 90,000 missing persons in the U.S.
See, only 90,000 in the U.S.
no, it's
And I know that's not accurate. There's no way.
no chance. Ask yourself this, right? Yeah, ask yourself this, Chris. If it is true, if that is the statistics, right? Yeah, that means there's something very, very sinister happening in my country. Because you're looking at 3 times more, right? Yeah,
Right.
have been taken or disappeared on an island. It doesn't make any sense, Chris. We've said it before, we'll say it again. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
No, it doesn't.
Has anybody else got any ideas out there? And anybody listening to the show, has anybody got any ideas? It'd be nice to hear from you.
Joseph's slave labor and food is what he's coming up with.
That's exactly what we're thinking.
So it's got to be something.
Yeah, did I just read that? That young lady said, were it Velcro? Did she say Velcro? Yeah, if you can remember, in 70s, at the same time as they were starting to talk about using night vision, there was also this fascinating way of putting your clothes on without buttoning or zipping. And that was Velcro. And they reckon that came directly, both of those came, Velcro and night vision, from the Roswell crash. I don't know whether you know that or not.
No, I did not.
Yeah. What they said was that when they took the pilot suits, the jumpsuits off of the aliens, right? Yeah, they realised that that it opened up by the seams opened up by Velcro rather than a zip or buttons. Yeah.
Huh.
So, and I think we're watching that on Tomorrow's. We used to have a program in the 70s called Tomorrow's World, and it was about all the stuff that had been developed. You know.
Yeah, she says alien suits had Velcro.
That's right. Yeah, I read that, and that came out in the 70s, and at the same time, Samantha, what they also said was the aliens. They took these lenses off their eyes, and they were seeing in infrared, you know, night vision, and that's how night vision was developed from what were it, 47? You know, from
Wow.
Wasco. But yeah, so that is one of those strange things. But you know, I mean, my head now, you know, listening to what has been said and getting these statistics, you know, and finding out there's something wrong with the statistics there.
It is.
Something very wrong.
That's way off. We have to look at that a little closer on the next show.
Definitely, Chris.
Hopefully you get feeling better.
Yeah, well, I'll feel better when I either have it out or I've only been on these antibiotics a few days, so I think it might have to come out, but I don't know.
Well, I hope he gets taken care of soon. I know how it is. I've been through it. Trust me, I know. It's terrible.
Yeah, but I'll be able
Yeah,
to
but
get on this.
90,000 compared to 200 and something thousand, 250,000, they don't add up.
No, I'll tell you what else doesn't add up. When I've asked Alexa before, she said it was 280,000 in the UK. But they also said something else, and it was a paragraph, what it said afterwards. And it said, but the numbers could be higher.
Really?
And I thought, well, and then it said because of how the information's collected, the numbers could be higher, it said. And I thought, well, that doesn't make any sense. So at 280,000, 3 weeks ago when I asked, when Alexa, if I come up here in my office, Alexa don't work. If I'm downstairs, it does work. But I also were asking something because I've got something which will make people think about now, right? Yeah, for another show, and it's about Viking runes, right? Yeah, Vikings, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, right? Yeah, and the old Viking tradition and the Viking legend of who starts all the war off.
Huh.
You know, the rock. And it goes back to Bigfoot. And it's unbelievable. It's something that I looked at because obviously, you know, you can tell. Well, I had my flag behind us, me Viking flag and my runes on wall. Which seem to have been disappeared somehow. So it's something that I've been looking into, and you'll find it fascinating. So I want to get a recording of me talking and getting this information so that you know that it's not just me saying it.
Right.
Yeah. And it's written down as well, so I can put it up. I can show you the information, and it's put up in English, Swedish. The true Viking sort of like writing, because there were 3 lots of Vikings, but there were only one lot that actually wrote and wrote in the runic language, and that was the Swedish.
Well, that'd be interesting. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And it's something that people haven't thought about, and it was something that I read and I looked into and I asked a question, and I'll do it on your show because it'll be a first. Nobody's come across this before. I can tell you now, nobody's thought of this. And it's to do with Bigfoot and the Vikings.
Oh, that'd be neat.
And I haven't told anybody. You're the first person I've told half a story.
Aha! There you
So-
go, ladies and gentlemen.
So if you want next week,
Yeah.
because I'm looking into these reports of big cats, UFOs, but I'm just going to get this short document, and this thing, like a sound bite to play you, so you can hear, and it's what I think, and it's when you think about it, it turns what people say about the Viking and Ragnarok and about Bigfoot, and you'll think, what?
I'll be
So-
interested.
Oh, you will. I think you should have a lot of people asking you. I am doing it on my show. I'll do it on yours first,
All right, that sounds awesome.
but
I
I'll
think
do that next week. Then I'll get it ready.
All right, sounds good. And I hope you get feeling better.
Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you next week, Russ. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you soon.
All right. Good night. God
All right.
bless. Thanks
Bye.
for having me on your show again.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care. Good night. God bless. Thanks, everybody.